The tragic origin story of DC Comics hero Batman has gotten a tragic new meaning in beautiful cover art inspired by William Shakespeare. The origin of the Caped Crusader is one of the most well-known beginnings for a comic book hero. In fact, the tale of Batman's childhood is so ingrained in popular culture that even Harley Quinn has mocked DC for its constant retelling, with the repetitive image of Martha Wayne's pearls hitting the floor whenever a new Batman movie hits the big screen. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that there's nothing new to learn from Batman's origin. It's just been looked at so often that now new angles need to be approached. For example, Season 3 of HBO Max's Harley Quinn approached the death of the Waynes by having the villainess become his official grief counselor. This look at how Bruce Wayne became Batman put the character in a new light that explored the trauma he'd endured as well as the guilt he felt. Now, a new glimpse at Batman's origins is being explored in the comics through cover artwork that paints 1,000 words. Artist Colleen Doran's Twitter showcased her cover art for the upcoming Detective Comics #1067. The piece features Batman laying in a lake holding his mother's pearls, in a direct reference to the painting Ophelia by John Everett Millais. The original painting is named after a character in the Shakespeare play Hamlet and recaptures the moment before she drowns in a stream after succumbing to her madness. What connects Batman to this tragic character is the pearls in his hand. Many fans have equated Batman being who he is to madness he acquired from witnessing his parents' death. By becoming Gotham's hero that they will never need, he is slowly walking a path where his madness will have him meet the same fate as Ophelia, as decades of unexplored trauma have shown him getting into more intense fights with supervillains. It's a perfect way to connect the DC Comics character because the pearls have always been a huge symbol in Batman's origin story that links to the pain and guilt he feels, making him similar to Ophelia in how he behaves as a character. Batman has a psychological connection to Hamlet's Ophelia. What's even more fascinating is when readers look into how exactly Ophelia drowned in the original play. Hamlet never confirms the cause of her death. Instead, Shakespeare leaves it up to audience interpretation with two possibilities: she either accidentally fell into the stream and drowned while wandering around it, or she died by suicide. When exploring how this could link to Batman, it's an interesting way to look at how he will eventually die one day. Batman is a character that has been through constant fights. He's had his back broken by Bane in Nightfall, been seduced by Poison Ivy into isolating himself and laundering money in The Long Halloween, and was almost killed by the mutant leader in The Dark Knight Returns. He's a character that's flirted with death countless times, but how he will die can be left entirely up to the audience. Either it can be viewed that his death was just cause and effect from wandering too close to something he couldn't handle, or his death is something caused by a fight he willingly accepted, even if he knew it would kill him. Colleen Doran's cover art for Detective Comics #1067 is a unique Batman cover, not just because it's beautiful to look at but also because of the meaning behind it. It's fascinating to see how Batman's origin can be tied to Ophelia from Hamlet, with a way to give readers a new perspective of his classic origin, much like how his origin can be connected to the Buddha. Batman is a character that will live on for decades to come, but his connection to Shakespeare is something that gives his tragedy a whole new meaning. Source: Colleen Doran. Look for Detective Comics #1067 this December from DC Comics.